The first thing you may be thinking is that the title of this video, Why You'll Never Get Rich in Sales, is a little clickbaity. It's not. Give me a chance to explain. People traditionally get into sales because it's incredibly lucrative and there's high upside. Those are some of the reasons why I got into software sales in the first place. You will never get rich off your sales income or income in general. It's not how much you make, it's how much you actually keep. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can make your sales income, how you can make money your slave, and turn your money into a money machine that's always making you money while you sleep. The second thing you may be thinking is, why in the world would I listen to financial or sales advice from a guy in a cup sweatshirt? And then the third thing you may be wondering is, why haven't I liked this video yet? I'll give you a chance, hit the like button below and I'd really appreciate it. Over the last 2 years, I've saved over $124,000 as seen in this picture right here directly from my bank account. Let me explain to you the exact strategy I've used and how you can replicate it. This is the exact strategy that I've been sharing with my sisters over Zoom calls, and I encourage anyone young to test this out to drastically grow your net worth. Your income alone will not make you rich. You need to get your money working for you, and let me explain to you exactly how you do it. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'm gonna share with you my top 3 stock picks that I personally have over $60,000 of my own money invested in. I promise I'm not trying to sell you anything. I really do wanna help you with your finances. I've been able to make and retain a lot of my money over the last couple years, and I recognize that my sales income, although I do make a lot, $131,000, will not make me rich alone. I need to put my money to work in order to rapidly grow my net worth so that I can be in a position to retire early, so that I can send my kids to whatever school I want, so that I can take vacations when I want when I'm older, so that I can live in whatever zip code I want. You gotta ask yourself what you want and what are you willing to sacrifice. We're gonna first start to talk about a couple lifestyle items that need to be addressed before we get into the actual strategy of how you save and retain your money. The first thing you need to know is I'm age 25. I'm of course making a lot of money, but if you look around my apartment, I have my work from home setup, I have my ring light, but I have nothing. I have another desk. I have 2 desks and that's it. I don't buy anything. I don't have any leisure time. I don't have a girlfriend. I only do fun things on Saturdays. I'm not spending money on dumb things. So you need to ask yourself, what was your last large purchase and what was the purpose of it? I see a lot of people in their 20s making really erratic and stupid long-term financial decisions, such as buying depreciating assets. That can look like a new car. That can look like buying really expensive clothes that you don't need. That can look like going on trips every weekend. Ask yourself how you're spending your money, because of course it'd be nice to make more money, but the number one personal finance tip that I'm sure you hear all the time is it's actually easier to save money than it is to make more money. It's easier to decrease your existing spending than it is to increase your additional income. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what are your spending habits right now? And you need to start to curb those. I don't spend on anything besides groceries because that directly contributes to my health. So let's get into what is the actual strategy you need to do. The first thing you need to think about is, from an actual income standpoint, you want to maximize your income. Income alone will not make you rich. The more money you make, the more powerful your money machine is going to be. So let's talk about a couple work habits first before we get into the actual tangible strategy. So I see this a lot. I think a lot of people want to make it. I myself want to make it. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. And when I see other people outperforming me, it makes me feel like I'm not good. It makes me feel like I'm not special. And it really exposes a deep-seated human insecurity in me of my natural competitiveness, which I don't like. But overall, other success is good for me because it enlarges the pie. But ask yourself right now, are you doing what you do to impress other people? Why do you show up each day? What is the purpose? Are you trying to prove to yourself that you're going to be successful? Are you trying to prove to others that you're going to be successful? The long-term mentality I'm taking is, I just actually created a 4-year plan yesterday that I'm really excited about. For the next 4 years, my head will be down. I'm fully focused on my software sales job. I'm going to maximize my earnings. I'm going to minimize my expenses. I'm going to save as much as I can. And I'm going to make videos each and every day on YouTube. This will be about day 41 in a row of putting out YouTube videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below if you're enjoying this content. But ask yourself, do you need to make it now? Put your head down and work really hard and maximize your income, and your future self will thank you. Let's get into the actual tangible strategy that I want to share with you guys, that I share with my sisters, that will help you drastically improve your net worth and put you on a path to make you rich, because your income alone will not get you there. I've retained over $124,000 over the last 2 years. If you cut that in half, that's like $62,000, I think. And that's more than essentially, that's not more than I've made, but when you take how much I've made, subtract taxes, subtract expenses, it's not that much money. So how do you grow your money? This is what you do in order to do it. You have a direct deposit. So you have a primary job, whatever it is. You most likely have a direct deposit where the money goes into your checking or savings account. You then have your credit or debit card, whatever it is. I know there's a lot of favorability on, oh, I use debit cards, I only use credit cards, I have Apple Pay, oh, I want these flight miles, whatever it is, that doesn't matter. This is the shift you need to have. And it took me a while to adopt this. And once I started doing it, it really started to help my finances and my confidence in general. Direct deposit 100% of your money into your brokerage account. Your brokerage account is your ability to invest and trade in securities and stocks. If you don't have a brokerage account, you need to go set one up today. You need to go do it right now after this video. I would even think about clicking off this video to go do it. Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Fidelity. I know there's a lot of good ones out there. Don't do Robinhood. Don't do those small apps. Don't be a retail trader. Use an institutional firm. Direct deposit 100% of your money into your brokerage account. All of your cash will be in your brokerage account. What do you do from that point? Step number one, what are your monthly expenses? My monthly expenses are $2,500. That is primarily my rent. That's about $1,400. Groceries and food, $600 to $800, which I'm really trying to cut down. Miscellaneous, and then anything else. At the first or the last day of each month, transfer whatever your expense amount is out of your brokerage account into your checkings account so that you're always cash poor. I'm always poor according to my bank account. I never have money. And the reason you want to do that is because you have less of an incentive to spend money that you don't think you have. So you really stick to your bare minimum, and that's just something that will help you keep down your spending. So that takes care of everything. So what do you do with the rest of the cash? So let's say you make $5,000 a month. $2,500 each month goes to your checking account. So you have $2,500 in your brokerage account that is sitting in cash. You need to start investing in that cash. I'm going to share with you my top 3 investments that I guarantee if you put in money today and sit on it for the next 2 to 3 years, I guarantee you, and we can run this video back, I would bet my life that all 3 of these stocks will be higher. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to suffer financially. So you can tell me on this if you want. I'm not telling you have to do it. This is only my opinion. So don't take my word for this or follow my advice. I don't know anything. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have seen pretty great returns, although we have been in a bull market. So I'm sure many of you have seen good returns as well. You need to start investing your money. Start thinking about stocks or companies that you like. What do you use on a daily basis? So imagine if you really like Netflix years ago. What if you put your money in Netflix? Oh, I really like Chipotle. Let me go put my money in Chipotle. Ask yourself, what do you use today and what do you think will be incredibly relevant in the next 3 to 5 years? That's my approach to picking stocks. I think about what do I actually use? What do people know about? And what is a growth company and what is going to be relevant in the next couple of years? And all 3 of these stocks I'm going to share with you fit all of that criteria, but definitely go think about what do you like to use. If you love Lululemon clothes, go buy some Lululemon stock. And the key here is buy and just let it sit there. You're constantly going to have more income come in each month. Just keep putting that money into the stocks each month. Pick 5, 10 stocks, whatever it is you like, ETFs, whatever it is. Keep putting your money in, and it's called dollar cost indexing. So essentially you're not trying to time the market, but the 15th of each month, you're putting 500 into Lululemon. You do that each month, you'll buy high, you'll buy low, and over time, assuming that stock goes up, you will make money and you'll turn your initial principal investment into a larger sum of money simply by following this strategy. I'm going to show you my top 3 stock picks right now, and I'm confident and comfortable showing this on the screen, even though I'm down about $3,000 in 2 of the stocks. So take a look at this picture right here. IPOE, it's a SPAC. The company that it absorbed is SoFi. SoFi is a personal finance app. I really don't know how they make money. I do know how they make money at a high level. They have their name on the Rams Stadium. I own 600 shares. I've put $12,300 into it. I really like the stocks where you can buy a lot of shares because there's a lot of upside. My shares are at about $19, $20 a share, so it's pretty cheap. And SoFi, I really believe in the CEO. It's Anthony Noto. They have the backing of Chamath Palihapitiya and Social Capital. So I know that those guys are long-term investors, and I know that SoFi is optimized for the digital experience for the phone. I really think that that's a winning strategy of the future, and I think that it will continue to grow. I can't tell you how high it will go, but I really do believe it will go a lot higher. My final holding is Palantir Technologies. You guys may have heard of this company. I knew about them before they IPO'd. I knew that they worked with the government. I knew that they had large contracts, and I really just believed in them and wanted to get in the ground floor. I own 725 shares at about a $14 cost basis. It's at about $24 today, so I'm up $6,000. At one point, I was up $19,000. It shot up to 45. Believe me, when I say if you buy this stock, it will continue to go up. You got to think, in the company lifetime, will it ever reach its all-time stock high again? Statistically, most likely so. I can almost say with certainty it will go up to at least 45 again at some point in the future. I don't know how long it will take. And I really do think that the ceiling is a lot higher than 45. So those are my top 3 picks. I have over $60,000 of my own money in them. Not telling you to invest in them. I'm not a stock advisor. This is simply for entertainment only. I hope that you got some value from this video. I know it was a little bit choppy at the end. I was struggling getting my words out. It's been a really long week, but thank you guys for watching. If you got something from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The channel appreciates it. We'll see you in the next video. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.